Hi, welcome back to Colorado and Company. I'm Denise Plant, and oh, the thought of saving money right now. During this roller coaster economy, many of us are looking for ways to somehow just save a little bit. If the up and down ride leaves you not knowing where to begin, you might want to first consider lowering your home mortgage. Ideal Home Loans makes achieving your dreams simple. Their services are just a free phone call or a click away. Not only can they save you monthly with your home mortgage, but also help you out with home remodeling projects. You can have a lower rate on your mortgage once you apply in just 3 weeks. And here with your mortgage solution is Brent Ivinson. Nice to see you.
Good to see you.
Okay, you always do this for me. How are our mortgage rates right now? Tell me where we're sitting.
Well, we're good. You know, we are right now within 0.3% of the 50-year historic low benchmark that we set late last summer and early last fall. So right now, 30-year fixed rates, 4.375%. You're looking at 20-year rates are in the high threes and 15-year rates are in the mid threes right now. And what people need to understand, and viewers, is that when the stock market has a very strong day like we've seen now for the last 4 or 5 days, that puts pressure on mortgage rates. So we saw mortgage rates go from 4.25% to 4.375%. But in the grand scheme of things, still very, very low. Half of homeowners could still benefit.
Half of homeowners. So who would you suggest out of those half of homeowners? Who should really come in and try and refinance?
Well, anybody that missed out last year. Okay. Here's your second window of opportunity. And this wasn't something that we expected to see. We really expected rates to stay in the high 4s and the low 5s. So this was an unexpected drop. What you've got to understand is that this will not last for long. This will be a short-lived window of opportunity as well. You want to call, you want to take advantage, you want to get the process started, and more importantly, you want to get your rate locked in and closed before that lock expires.
Okay, I'm talking to Brent from Ideal Home Loans, and it's not only just refinancing, but now's a great time to buy.
Well, it is. You know, in the 15 years I've been in this business, and I was born and raised here in Colorado, there's never been a better time to buy real estate than right now. And the reason being, you look at how much inventory is available out there. When you go to a neighborhood, it used to be in 06, 07, 08, you maybe had 1 or 2 options. You're now looking at 3, 4, even 5 options in every neighborhood, so you're going to be able to negotiate and get a great deal as a buyer. The other thing to consider, home values corrected significantly throughout the 7-county metro area in 2007 and 2008. That has yet to come back, so prices are still low. Combine that with where borrowing costs are, people are finding that they literally can buy $100,000 more in house right now for the same payment they were looking at back in 07 and 08.
Oh, that's spectacular. You also encourage people to have 15 to 20-year loans instead of 30-year loans. Why is that?
Well, when you look at where rates are right now, very few times does the industry present an opportunity for somebody to consider a 15 or a 20-year mortgage without a significant jump in their monthly payment. And because of how low rates are on these products right now, one, if you're looking to buy, you want to consider looking at a 15 or a 20-year mortgage. The name of the game when you borrow money is pay off that debt as fast as possible. You lower your effective interest rate, you lower what you pay out as a consumer, and who wouldn't want their house paid off and not to have a mortgage payment? Yeah. The flip side of that is if you're refinancing and you're in a 30-year mortgage right now, look at a 15 or a 20-year loan. Chances are you're going to be able to get into that mortgage without a significant increase in your payment. But where you are going to save significantly is the amount you save in interest in payments over the life of your loan. You're talking in some instances putting well over $100,000 in interest and payments back in your own pocket by simply shortening your term.
Now those are my boys' college right there.
Yeah, absolutely.
I mean, that's money you can put into the bank and save. Now, we had a chance to talk to 2 of your clients. They've had huge success with you, and I want our viewers to take a listen.
Oh yeah, with our debt consolidation, we're saving probably a little bit over $500 a month.
Wow.
So we're very happy about that. We were dreading the paperwork, frankly.
Oh yeah.
And they kept that to an absolute minimum. It was a very enjoyable, easy experience.
I want to encourage everyone to call, but also check out your website because it's really easy to navigate.
Well, it is. You know, so many of us are so busy. You have kids, I have kids. You know, summertime right now, back to school, it seems like there's a ton of stuff going on. Most people don't have time to look into this until 7, 8, 9 o'clock at night. Jump on the website. You can communicate entirely with our staff via our website. You can submit all your loan application online. You can submit all your supporting documentation. You can get your paperwork from us. You can communicate with your licensed loan officer online with us. The whole thing can be handled from start to finish without having to sit down with anybody face to face. If you want to sit down with us face to face, we're happy to do that and go through everything. But you can also handle things online, and that allows us to close in as little as 3 weeks.
or call 303-867-7000. How does a borrower really know if it's time to refinance?
Well, what you've got to look at, you have to look at one, what is it costing you for that transaction? You have to look at what are the total costs involved. You have to consider that there's typically a payment you're going to get to skip, so you factor that in. If you have an escrow refund coming, we can look at that as well. But what you want to get to is what are your net closing costs? What are you really paying for this? Then you want to look at how much you're saving, divide that net closing cost number by your savings, and that'll give you the number of months you need to be in your home to make absolutely sure that this transaction makes sense. The other unique thing with us, our loan officers at Ideal Home Loans, they're all licensed. They've passed a written exam with the state of Colorado. They're bonded and insured. They're all paid the same no matter what product you choose as a consumer, whether it's a 15-year mortgage, a 20, a 30-year fixed, an ARM, whatever it is, they get paid the same amount of money. So as a consumer calling us, you know they have your best interest in mind. Their goal is to put you in something that not only works today, but works down the line as well, so that you're in something that fits for you now and later.
And I like the security you offer. You have a written warranty.
We do. We give you everything in writing up front, and we guarantee that that won't change. And the reason we do that, this can be a very intimidating process. There's a lot of numbers involved. There's a lot of things that are moving. We want to lay it all out for you on paper, guarantee it's not going to change, so that you can make an informed decision at the very beginning of the process, not last minute at closing. Nothing changes with us at closing. We talk about everything up front, and if it's not a situation where it's benefiting you, we're going to tell you you're in the best possible situation you can be in, and you need to stay in the loan you're in right now.
What I don't understand, though, why would someone not pick up the phone? If you're offering this great warranty, they can save a lot of money. You can get them into the house of their dreams or refinance. What's keeping them from doing that?
Well, I think a lot of people, have heard how tough the process is. It's definitely gotten harder to get a home loan. It's not what it was 3 and 4 years ago, but it's not impossible. You've got to deal with somebody who can walk you through every single step of the process, who can make sure that you understand everything that's going on, and we can help you navigate that. With us being a mortgage banker, we have an extreme advantage in that place, that we're controlling everything in-house. So we're calling the shots, we're lending direct, underwriting, processing, closing, funding, everything's done under our roof in Greenwood Village. So that allows us to make that process easier. It doesn't need to be intimidating. Like I said earlier, if you want to come in and sit down, we're happy to sit down with you face to face. If you want to handle everything online, we can do that as well. But don't let the fact that you've heard it's tough to get a loan keep you from taking advantage of historic low rates and one of the best buying opportunities that I've seen in the Denver metro area in 25 or 30 years.
Well, there are people who would love to buy, but it's just not possible for them right now, and they want to kind of fix up their home. What do you offer for cash improvements?
We've got a product available that will give you money for home improvements. It's an FHA 203K Streamline. This will let you get cash to do a remodeling project in your kitchen, bathroom. You can finish your basement. You can do just about anything you want with this except add square footage. You can't do an addition. But you can't add square footage in the basement. That is allowed on this product. But if you're somebody who's in your home right now and you've looked at refinancing, you've looked at moving, you've decided that, hey, we've got to stay put, but you'd like to put those finishing touches on your house, this is a great product for that. This will work very, very well for people. It'll get you the cash you need at historic low rates and let you do the remodeling project you need. It also works if you're out buying. There's so many foreclosure opportunities out there in distressed properties. A lot of people don't have the down payment and the money to fix the property up. This product will let you get in, take advantage of everything, then access the cash afterwards to make the necessary renovations so you can make it your home.
Finish my basement. That would be nice. A lot of people are afraid of adjustable rate. Now, who would you suggest that for?
If you're going to be in your home short term, and this is one of those things, you've got to know what your game plan is for you and your family financially. If you're someone that's going to be in your house 3, 5, 7, 10 years, absolutely consider an adjustable rate mortgage. And the reason being, you're locked in at a low fixed introductory rate that is guaranteed for that first 3, 5, 7, or 10 years. Even after that, it can adjust by as much as 2%. So if you're someone right now looking at a 5-year ARM versus a 30-year fixed, one, you're going to save $240 a month over the going 30-year fixed mortgage payment. And even if you outstay that 5 years, let's say you go to year 6, you're still looking at a rate that's going to be at 5 1/4 for year 6, and you're at 3 1/4 the first 5 years. If you're looking to move on to another property, you're walking with more equity too. So it's really a great deal, but you just as a consumer have to know your situation and what your plan is.
They have to come get educated from you.
Right.
That's so true. Thank you.
Thank you.
It doesn't cost anything to call or even go online to see about lowering your mortgage with Ideal Home Loans. The number 303-867-7000. Set up your free mortgage consultation today, and now is the time with historic mortgage lows to save on your monthly payment. Ideal Home Loans can have you saving money in 3 weeks. Remember, Ideal Home Loans offers lower rates with a quicker turnaround time to put cash back in your wallet. The number 303-867-7000. The web address is idealhomeloans.com. And this segment was paid for by Ideal Home Loans.